Hey everyone, it's Julie at the Paper Bag Lady 1. So, what you are looking at are doilies, as you can see. And don't get excited, these are not new doilies that I'm ready to list. These are actually my seconds. I was sorting them this week. I got done with my shows and oh my gosh, I was just so tired and so burnt out from making albums that I could not do anything. So I got out my big giant bin of seconds and started sorting them into piles so that I can then sort them into sets. And quite a few people actually showed an interest in being able to purchase the seconds, or like, you know, there's some damage, some tearing, some staining, that type of thing. So this is me trying to sort of get ready to start putting them into sets. And I didn't feel like I could take the time to clear off the desk before I did the video, so we'll just slide this back and you'll get some doilies in the picture. But at any rate, today was my haircut. Yay! So of course I went to my thrift store. So here I'm going to show you what I have purchased. So look at this. So here we have this little packet of their monthly envelopes, I can only assume, and there's a date for each one. And then I think you can write categories and maybe keep receipts in it. I don't know. But I thought it was really fun and I could use it in junk journals. You know, cut that off if I wanted to and make holes, cut it in half and make pockets out of them. I don't know. Or even sideways. Sideways would be good. So anyway, so there's that. Then there is this interesting book, Ready to Use Illustrations for Holidays and Special Occasions. This is my favorite thing, copyright-free designs. Anyway, so now some of them, that's not really very practical for me, but look at some of these things. Oh my, Americana. Like little labels. And I thought, you know, since they're copyright-free, heck, we could just scan them and print them if we wanted to. But anyway, whoops, look, you're getting all the blank pages because it's all only printed on one page. But anyway, ooh, look at that, like pirates and knights and stuff. But anyway, it was $1, but really it was 50 cents because the green tags were 50% off today. Okay, so what do we have here? I know, flashcards. I love these though because look, they've got big pictures and pumpkins and things. And obviously there's more than one of the same letter because we have a P for pig and a P for pumpkin. Whoops. So that's very exciting. 50 cents. There were lots of things in my cart today that were 50 cents. For example, this. These are recipes. I like recipe cards. I'm really into collecting these now. Not that I cook, unless I have to. Like this week I have to because Tim's in Cincinnati. So I've been cooking for me and Joy. But it's really nothing astounding. But anyway, so this is like, there's vegetable dishes, jello and dessert salads, sweets and desserts. I saw a main dishes one. There it is, main dishes. Oh, and then there's blank ones you can put your own. So anyway, I like to use those in albums and junk journals. Now look at this little doodad. Now this was $1, which is normally more than I will pay for a little book like this. But it's The Language of Flowers. Now I have another book that is The Language of Flowers, but I don't think it's as cool as this one. Because, wait a minute. Just wait a minute here. To Mother. Wishing you many happy returns of the day from Father, August 18th, 1913. Anyway, so there's all these flowers and what they mean, which is very cool. So I thought I might just keep it because it's cool, or I might cut it up. Let's see what daisies mean, because I love daisies. Daisy, double daisy means participation. Well, that's interesting. A daisy, a white daisy, my favorite, means innocence. Interesting. So anyway, I just thought that was cool, and the illustrations were cool. Yes, so that was a happy little find. And then, look, we have The Tale of Tom Kitten, because I like Beatrix Potter, and Beatrix Potter, I believe, is in the public domain. So there we have Tom Kitten. Here we have another card game. Another 50-cent card game. Hearts. I have plenty of Hearts games, but I did not have any with, oh, look at the bunny, these images. Oh, look at the hamster in the ball. Seriously? The little squirrel? Oh, the happy-hearted deer. Oh, he's cute. The mouse on a cupcake. Oh, the little owl. Okay, anyway. Oh, and they just, most of them have hearts on them, but look, the birds don't. Anyway, So that was cute. And, okay, you should have seen the face my mother made when she saw this in my cart. And I really don't know why I bought it. This is a game called Slamwich. Look, it's all things on a sandwich. Pickles. Peanut butter. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to... Cheese. It looks like bread. Tall, skinny bread, but bread. So that just made me laugh. And I thought maybe in some kind of a food, I don't know, a food album. Okay, moving on. Here we have some eyelet, because I love eyelet that is naked on the end. And here's some more too. There really wasn't, they had plenty of lace today, but most of the laces were just things that I did not care for. Here we have some empty slide things. My mother also looked at me like, what? I said, stop it. Stop looking at me. Leave me alone. That's what I said to her. Just like that. Okay. Here we have these little doodads. We have a teacher's pet and a chalkboard and a math book. This one looks like the same thing, but those would be cool in a school album. Speaking of school albums, I also got this. I have two of these. I don't know that either one of them looks exactly like this, but look at that. Would that not be fun to make a junk journal with? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, now this is another one that my mother gave me a look. French recipe cards. Jumbo-sized recipe playing cards. So they're seriously playing cards. See, the king, the queen, the sevens, the four. But they are all recipes. My mother's like, they're not even in English. I'm like, well, the titles aren't, but the recipe is. But anyway, I thought these would be fun in some type of a cooking junk journal or something. And plus, look at the back of that. That's pretty psychedelic. So, I mean, seriously, you never know what you're going to find. Okay, moving on. But here we found these little, which apparently somebody must have die cut at some point, these little tiny file folder tabs things. Look at that. How cute is that? And actually, I have to make an album for a new baby who is, the theme is nautical, orange and navy blue. Now, the person's making all her own, you know, the nursery, the layette, the nursery bedding and the stuff like that. And I've seen the fabric, which is totally cute, but of course I can't find the fabric anywhere, nor can I find paper that is really like that. So I did actually find something today that I think will work. But at any rate, but that color, I thought maybe I could do something fun with that and flips and put a little thing inside where they could write the different, you know, the height and weight every month or something. I don't know. I'm working it out in my head. Okay, so here we have, whoopsies, little teeny tiny paper clips in different colors. I don't know what I'll do with them. I have plain ones and I have red ones, but these were like rainbow multicolored and they were so cute and they were 35 cents. Had to have them. Okay, so this next thing, please don't laugh. It's a Santa head and hands and feet. And the reason I got this is because my next door neighbor, her 7-year-old daughter wants an elf on the shelf so badly. And her mother said, I'm not paying like $30-some for an elf on a shelf, because she doesn't even really like the elf on the shelf idea anyway. But at any rate, her daughter wants one. So she was looking for some kind of a doll head that she could create, turn into an elf on the shelf kind of thing. So she was having a hard time finding something, so I said I would look at my thrift store. And then I found this. Now my mother says, that doesn't look like an elf. And of course it doesn't look like an elf. But we can paint it and we can add a hat with little ears on it. We can do all sorts of things and make a body. So anyway, for 75 cents, I thought if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And I'm not even putting that on the camera because his face is creepy. Then we, then we have little tiny pink plastic pigs. And the reason we have this is because my husband has a voice student, a guy who is looking to make it in the theater world. But during the daytime, while he works to save money to go, he was accepted to an acting school in New York, but he couldn't afford to go this year. So he's working and staying at home for this year. And he's actually working on a pig farm. So I saw these little piggies, and it made me laugh. And so I thought, you know what, I have to get this and give it to my husband, and he can, maybe, I don't know what we will do, but I just thought it was funny and that we could give it to him or do something with the pigs and give them to him. I know, we're crazy people. Okay, so then I did get this pink. It's very light pink, this very pretty floral lace. My mother looks at me again. She keeps looking at me. She says, it's so wide. I said, I will share it with people. But anyway, I thought that was very pretty. And then, last but not least, I got this trim, which, looking at that, is that not fun? It's like a velvety strip of black in the midst of this like cottony, it's not really crocheted, I don't know what it is. But anyway, that looks really fun. And I don't really have much of anything fun in black. And I thought that would be maybe neat on some type of a formal looking wedding album. I don't know. So that is what I got at the thrift store today. And then we went down the road to a little LSS because I thought, well, Michaels and AC Moore and all that were not giving me much luck with my sailboats, my nautical theme. And I said to them, do you have anything in a nautical theme? And she was like, no, I don't think so. I was like, dang it. But then she thought, no, wait, maybe. She thought she had something from last summer, and it was on the clearance rack. And this is the company Fab Scraps. I've never heard of that before. But look at this. So here we have little blue sailboats. And I know they're kind of reddish, but you know what? That one's almost kind of a light color, and we can make it work with the orange. And when you turn it over, we have blue and white stripes. So there's that one. There's the most of that. I think there's like 7 of that sheet. Then we have this sheet with the little boy in the corner, and then on the other side it's like a lighter blue stripe. And then last but not least, we have this one, which is very similar to the other one, except it has a little kid up here, and on the back we have polka dots in the navy blue. So I bought those. This was all that she had. It was exactly 12 sheets for my 8x8 album. So I'll end up cutting them down, you know, like this will probably be the cover right here. Whoop. But anyway, so we'll cut them down, and then with the strips that are left, I'll be able to make mats, and then I'll also make other mats and things in the navy blue and the orange. And this is a little more vintage looking than the papers, not the papers, the what you call it? The fabric that she chose. But we will make it work. And then I was desperate, like I couldn't find anything that I wanted. So actually I went to Michaels and AC Moore, and I got, the paper had lots of anchors and stars and boats and life preservers. I couldn't find any wooden life preservers, but I have stars and anchors and boats. And then I have a large anchor, which I thought I might use on the cover. And then I also bought a captain's wheel. I'm not sure if I will use it. I might just repaint it, or I don't really know. And I don't really have a lot of time to go order things and wait for them to arrive, because it has to be in Chicago by the 23rd, which is like a week and a half. So we have to work with our product. We have to work with what we have. So I will be painting these, and yeah, I don't know. It's going to be one big experiment. So if anybody has any great, bright ideas, I would love to hear them. I'm going to try to find me some kind of a trim that is somewhat rope-like. I can't use actual really thick rope because that would just be too fat. But at any rate, so that's where we are. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my little haircut extravaganza. I was chatting with Mo before I did this, and I told her to give me 7 minutes, and I'm now at 13 minutes and 50 seconds, and she just messaged me and said, your 7 minutes are way up. So I guess it's time to go. Woo! So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will hopefully talk to you again soon. Bye.